I don't know what you're complaining about. Op beats auto, so just get good with the op. Hello everyone, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason, and today we're back with some more Divinity Original Sin 2. Last time we washed up on shore and started to get acquainted with our new surroundings. We're on the island of something. The name has already escaped me because, well, you know, for long-time viewers, this should be a regular occurrence. I forget stuff all the time. It was like No, it wasn't like Fort Joy. It was like Island Joy, something Joy. Let me see. Fort Joy. I was right. It was Fort Joy. Anyways, we escaped the sinking Merryweather and washed up on the island of Reaper's Eye. Fort Joy looms. Reaper's Eye. Okay, so that's a new name that we're learning just now. And so when we last left off, I was going to go more inland into the island and explore a little bit. There's a barrel. See, I really wish there was a way to highlight things. Sight range indicator. There are enemies ahead. Press left shift to see the enemy's sight range. When you enter their sight range, combat will start. You can try sneaking around by pressing C. Understood. So left shift. So there are. Okay, cool. So there are actual enemies ahead. Exciting. These monster mobobs. Okay, I see. Okay, this sounds like fun. Oh, and autosave for me. Nice. You know, coming from, like I said, literally from like Baldur's Gate. I was playing Baldur's Gate not too long ago. And having to like constantly save and just stuff just to survive. Oh, I love it. It's a bush. I'm a bush. I'm like, yay, I'm a bush. Hooray.
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they made it to shore.
All right, so there's two of them. I could probably take them. What do we got here? We got Magister Jalen. He be dead, and we've got a barrel. So I wanted to be able to check his body. If I kill these things, I will be able to, well, they'll be dead, and I'll be able to loot the stuff. There we go. Now this one seems to be looking right this way here, so like, okay, I gotta plan my approach here. This one's moving around a lot. This one doesn't seem to be moving, but if I creep along this way, I might be able to get behind that one. I'll just need. Okay. Oh, now they're moving. Holy crap! This sucks. This is gonna take some careful maneuvering. Oh, I'm so gonna die. I'm so gonna die. Okay. What? Sneaking oh, I guess they saw through my clever disguise. Alright, that's fine. I don't want to use, my fireball scroll. I don't want to use any of my scrolls just yet. Okay, so it would take me 3 actions to get up close. Now, what I probably want to do, honestly, Chameleon Cloak would probably be the best. Somebody that I can get up close and they won't see me. Then I can get up close and they don't have any physical armor, so I should be able to crowd control them a little bit as well. So if I Chameleon Cloak, get myself within hitting range. Yes, let's try this. So Chameleon Cloak ourselves. Invisible. And then I want to move myself up right up in his face because I'm going to use Backlash on it on my next turn. So we'll run up close and we're just gonna end the turn right there in front of him. He won't suspect us to be in front of him. He'll be like, oh, someone went in, they turned invisible. She's gonna be behind me. So let's try ending the turn. They're like, what the crap? And here's where we come out of the shadows and wreck things. Hopefully. Yeah, backstab, critical, and I'm not behind because there's a thing right there. That was not well thought out. Darn it. Alright, so I'm gonna have to, okay. Let's just attack and hope. Can I kill this one? Yes, okay, at least one has been taken out. And we've leveled up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bug thing's talking to me? It's like, you, I know you. I was not expecting that. Okay. So if I turn it into a chicken, well and then I run behind it, that'll give me like an extra action point, right? To be able to just wreck it. So let's try. Chicken! Yes! Alright, you have been chickenified. Now I run behind, and turn. Darn it! Come back, chicken! Darn it, stupid chicken. Oh, now it's gonna like, it's gonna take me 4 actions just to go over there and hit it. Alright, I should have expected something like that. I was like, it's possible that it'll backstab critical. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. We learned something. Hitting it does not revert it back to its regular form. So when you chickenify something, you can hit it without breaking it. Because I still have the World of Warcraft mentality, right? You know, you shoot something, the second it takes damage, it turns back to normal. Ah. So this is good. This is good. Encourage. Can I encourage myself? Okay, increasing the primary attributes. Let's take a look. Primary attributes. So we got like 10, 12, 10, 10, 11. I'm gonna just, for science, encourage myself. Like, pat myself on the shoulder, be like, good job, me. My health went up. Yes, so we can encourage ourselves. That's some self-talk. That's like, yes, I can do this. All right. And Backlash is ready so that when, if this thing survives, I can like jump over it and backstab it again. All right, but it's not going to survive because it'd be dead. You've just gained a level.
Collars were supposed to keep those things at bay.
False advertising.
Alright, so we're only down by 1 point of health. Now I suspect once the encouragement wears off, which I think it just did, and we can rest. We'll get our 1 point of health back by resting. We're gonna do our looting and then we'll go ahead and level up. Loot first.
Drowned and eaten by a void woken. I wonder in which order.
Eesh. Resurrection scroll, an apple, minor healing potion, and some gold. Take everything. All right, cool. Let's just rest on the bedroll. All right, cool. And it actually, is there a clock in this game? Rested. Oh. Oh, well, that's cool. Duration 2 turns. Wait, so right after resting, your stats are increased? Interesting. So if I rest right before combat, but you can't while there's enemies around. That's interesting. Why would it give you a bonus like that? Anyways, let's do the level up. Let's level ourselves up. All right. What have we got? Available. 2. So we can increase 2 attributes. Now, what was the attribute I wanted to increase? I wanted to put some up to like 12. So let me see. Memory affects the amount of memory slots which are required to learn skills. More powerful skills cost more memory slots. That sounds good. I like being able to learn skills, so we'll probably put points into that. Wits. Wits affect your critical chance, initiative, and your ability to detect traps and find hidden treasures. Well, that sounds good. And our initiative is, you know, damaged by the bucket on our head. Oh yeah. Finesse. Finesse increases your damage with finesse-based weapons and skills. Finesse-based attacks and skills currently are do 10% extra damage, and if I add another point, it's another 5% damage. Over time, that'll be good, but you know, right now, I'm kind of feeling like maybe I should, you know what, maybe we'll hold off on that. Let me take a look at abilities, and we'll see which way I want to take this character. Like maybe, yeah, maybe that's wiser. That way I have an idea of where I should be putting my points. So I've got a point. Now, dual wielding sounded cool. Okay, you know, I'm gonna do it. Just give me a second to peruse some of these, and as well as what is it? Civil abilities. All right, so see, what I was thinking was when I was back on the ship, when I was sneaking, I was able to go. I was in, if I recall correctly, I was actually in a sight cone but nothing happened until I came out of sneaking. So in my mind, that's that, you know, I thought, oh, I can just go ahead and do that again here, but they were able to detect me. But by putting a point into sneaking, I could actually reduce sight cones. But that's not what I'm choosing. I'm going to actually go with persuasion, because I've been trying to do some of that, and I've been having some difficulty doing that. And I kind of feel like that's kind of what I want to do. I want to be stealthy, but I don't want to say bard, like a bard, but kind of like a silver-tongued rogue type thing. I kind of like the idea of that, you know, talking my way out of things, and when I can't, then just using my speed and sneakiness kind of thing to get, kind of thing. Gotta work on that. Using that approach, and then using magic as well. But so not very tanky. Try to avoid conflict, but when conflict arises, basically just turning into kind of that stealthy mage type character. So I'm gonna put a point into persuasion. There we go. Now, as far as this goes, my combat abilities, I think I'm gonna go with dual wielding. It just makes sense. I think having, you know, two weapons, it kind of suits the character that I'm kind of going for. I had thought about choosing maybe some points in something like pyrokinetic. Actually, that one, you know, no, next time. This time we're gonna go with dual wielding. Maybe next time we'll pick up a different magic skill or magic school. That way, we'll open up our options a little bit. But for now, I think we're gonna go with dual wielding, because, you know, most of our combat is not being done through magic and abilities. It's being done through, you know, just straight up fighting, and I want to be good at that. So we're gonna go ahead and put 1 point into dual wielding. Now, with that in mind, memory is see. Let me see here. Intelligence-based damage you deal. Okay, so right now I think we might want to put points into intelligence in the future, but I'm not so sure right now. Yeah, because like I'm trying to see the connection between some of these abilities and my attributes. Like in my mind, you know, persuasion, you know, that ties with wit, but that's not necessarily how this game works. It seems like some of those things are a little bit more disconnected. Critical chance, you know, critical chance is good if we're going to be doing the stealthy thing. And finding hidden treasures, it's pretty good. And memory, required to learn skills. Wow, I like skills. Actually, let me wait a second here. Where are the skills? Yeah, because actually that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like it says, where is it? Memory, sorry. More powerful skills cost more memory slots. Now, where are the skills that I could learn? Are those under, no, would that be under combat abilities? No, it's actually not here. It's somewhere else. I need to look somewhere else for skills, don't I? Is there a specific tab for my skill mabobs? There they are. All right, so there's my memory slots. So we've gotten, what, 2 more slots. So can I add skill? Can I add like another one? Like, can I add 2 of the same skill? So for example, I want to be able to use Chameleon Cloak a second time. No. Okay. I'm like, that's fair, but disappointing. So right now we don't really have a shortage of skills, but we might. We might at some point. So I'm going to put a point into wits. I feel like that will be helpful. It'll increase our critical chance. I feel like memory will be good to get, but maybe not right now. So I'm thinking maybe put another point into no, we're gonna go to memory. We'll do it now. We'll do it now. No. Everything else I did was to, okay, this level up was to strengthen my hand-to-hand, like my up-close melee combat ability. So I'm going to put the point into finesse. It also started opening up the path to, I don't know. Sure. So I'll put a point into finesse. There we go. There we go! I committed to it! Good. There we go. We are now officially level 2. Exciting. Alright, so let's continue our exploration of the island. This is cool. I like this. Oh. Reinforced crate. Sir Laura. Sigh. Nip, nip, neep. I don't speak Aminal. Oh, what are you doing? You're level 4. You look really strong. I'm just gonna take whatever's in this, crafty weaponry. Die by the sword. Used to read and learn about crafting. I want to learn about crafting, but first I want to talk to Sir Laura. Please, can we speak? We can't. Shoo the rodent away. You don't want it following you anymore, or take your leave. No, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. It's probably a spy, but it's better than Voidwoken, right? Right? Right, people? Maybe? I don't know. Am I, you know, I do tend to be too trusting. Like, I don't know, like, even in real life, I'm like, like, oh, it's the Red Prince. Like, it's weird. I'm like one of the most pessimistic but yet trusting people. It's like I am a walking contradiction. All right, let's talk to the Red Prince. Maybe we can get a party member. Oh, sorry. Maybe he can get a party member, because obviously we're here to serve him. Mr. Red Prince, how you doing?
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red color. Could he be...
Yes, like, it literally says the Red Prince when we hover over him.
Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep.
Greet him heartily and say you're glad to see he survived the shipwreck. Smirk and tell him his slave has come to report for duty. No, I don't even want to joke, because he'll take me seriously. He's the one that took you by the jaw and sized you up like a damn horse. Say you've a bone to pick with him. Nah. Calm down. We'll go with the top one. Greet him heartily and say you're glad to see he survived the shipwreck. Sure, we're here to make friends. It's a joyful... We're by Fort Joy. Although it's Reaper's something. Yeah,
the lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer. Or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smoldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
I did survive, yes. And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dreadful hold.
Oh, that's right, I did decide to do that. Because I'm a good person! Yay!
You have my gratitude.
Oh, cool.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Hey, I'm glad. Here, tell him you were glad to be of help. Doesn't do to stand idly by when people are in danger, or scoff and say he owes you a bit more than gratitude. Nah, top one. We're just glad to be of help.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away, shall we?
Fair enough.
Nevertheless, one good turn does deserve another, so as far as the whole slave business is concerned, let's just forget about it. You may as well have your freedom.
Well, he seems like a reasonable slave owner. Well, all right. I've earned my freedom.
Now then, if there's nothing further...
Well, what are you doing standing on the rock? Or wonder what he plans to do next? Or take my leave? No, I want to know, like, hey, buddy, why don't you come with me?
I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident I was gazing out over the waves.
Yeah, I gathered that. I was kind of wondering what you were thinking, or why.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
Say that you see memories, childhood, days spent in the sun. Or say that, as of last night, you see a kraken-infested wasteland you never want to go near again. I mean... Okay, if we're playing the role, you know, going with the bottom option's probably accurate. You know, you're probably kind of traumatized from that. But we might be able to just get over those kind of things. I don't know. I don't think you get over them that quickly. Well, we've identified that the Voidwoken are a problem regardless of whether you're in the water or on land, right? And that thing was technically a Voidwoken, was it not? So, you know, I'm not going to attribute that danger to solely the sea. I'm going to go with the top one because I'm going to be positive. Say that you see memories, childhood days spent in the sun.
Memories. Quite so.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost.
Ask what he means by lost, exactly. Tell him that's a rather specific vision he has there. Why an empire? And shrug and say people see castles in the sky. Might as well see them in the sea. No, I feel like there's a little bit more to it. I don't feel like... I feel like he's being a little bit more specific about stuff. So let's ask what he means by lost.
What do you mean, what do I mean? I mean just what I say. I had a very actual empire that I lost.
That's what I figured. How did you lose it? Did you drop it into the ocean? No. You got the collar around your neck and then you got sent on the ship. Well, I guess I answered the question for him down, didn't I?
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am?
Shake your head. You have no idea who he is? Not enthusiastically. Of course you do. You recall now he's the famous king? Scholar, a red lizard? That can only mean one thing. He's the notorious Red Prince. I guess being a reedy bob person? Really? There's no other red lizards? Okay, you know what? We picked Scholar. I don't know which one to pick. Like, I kind of want to be like, I could just play dumb and be like, dude, I have no idea who you are. Or I could, you know, lean on my scholar ability and be like, oh, I'm gonna make a guess. You know, you must be the notorious Red Prince. I don't know. How do we approach this? Do we play this dumb, like the player, who's completely new to this world and is going, holy crap, what? Like, I don't know. Or do we play the role of the character who's more learned and can put together who it is? You know, let's go with the bottom one.
The very same. I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World Tamer, the Spouse of the Sun.
The prisoner who washed up on shore.
Of course you know me.
Yeah, I know.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment.
Just a bit.
The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
Sounds like you want to get off this island. Invite him to travel with you. Maybe you can even help him win his throne back. Yeah, and that'll get us both off this island. Say that you too have this and that to sort out. He's welcome to tag along if he wants. Or say it's been absolutely riveting, but that you have to dash. Now let's go with the top one. Invite him to travel with us. Maybe we can even help him win his throne back.
Truly. A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship after all. Fine, I accept.
Sweet.
On one condition.
Maybe not sweet.
For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer, one of the mystics of my kind.
Okay, it's a quest, all right.
I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
Promise me we'll look for him. You know what? Sure. I don't know what else I'm doing out here, so I might as well help you out with your specific quests. So yes, I will promise you we will look for a dreamer so that you may consult with them.
Jolly good. So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you?
Oh, is he asking me what role I want him to fill? Say that a fighter sounds perfect. He should stay true to his vocation. Say that you're interested in someone with a little muscle. Ask if he has any martial experience. Say you're interested in someone with a little finesse. Ask if he's comfortable in the dexterous arts. Or say that you're interested in someone with an affinity for the arcane arts. Ask if he knows much magic. Now, you know what? A fighter sounds perfect. We're not up front. We're going to likely be dabbling in magic and stuff, so I want somebody who can get into the thick of it. So, you know what? Fighter sounds perfect.
Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
Nod, that settles it.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be traveling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, Milord.
Do I have to? I'll consider it. Don't push your luck.
As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings.
Oh, I'm so lucky.
Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go. So, without further ado, let us be off.
You hold, you know what, buddy? You hold your, you do your part in combat. You know, you put yourself in danger, and I will call you Your Highness. How was that? Click on a party member's portrait to control them. The party member you're controlling has a gold highlight on their portrait. Understood. Cool. Pull your party portraits apart to unchain them. Breaking the chain stops them from following the party. Oh, it went by too quick. Wait, so they're connected. Oh! I'm confused. So, like, I pulled it away. Oh, there we go. Now they're disconnected. Okay, so I can connect them? No. Okay, so you have to pull them rather far. If you just pull them a little bit, they stay connected. So if I don't want the Red Prince following me, I can go, like, pull him all the way down there, and then he's now on his own. But then I go ahead and I connect him up there, and now he'll follow. Cool! Alright, well that was cool. That was fun. Unfortunately, I know I sort of set a precedent of, we'll say, longer episodes near the beginning, but I'm out of time already for this one, so we'll have to call it quits here. Next time we'll continue exploring, this time with the privilege of having the company of the Red Prince with us. So yeah, until then though, I'd like you to, if you liked what you saw, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave it a thumbs down. You know, you can leave discussion, talk, stuff in comment section, because that's what it's made for. And until next time, I'd like to ask you all to, game on.